everybody, it's terrific. I bid you welcome. Welcome to the channel, welcome to my humble abode, and welcome to my video. Today is Centipede Press, and I've got a lot of people to blame for this. Some of you know who you are. For a long time, I sat back and heard people talk about Centipede Press, saw people showing off their Centipede Press books, and I was Mr. Left Out, and I said, I don't need your stuff, you keep it, I don't care. And then I started finally feeling some of the, I don't know, that stuff I don't like. You call it jealousy, and I never get jealous, but when I do, it's because people have things that I want. And I started feeling that feeling of jealousy, and I started paying a little bit more attention. Light bulbs went off, and I figured out, hey, I can get involved in this game too, you know. And I did, so I started buying some books directly from Centipede Press, and I've fallen in love with the publisher. That's a Scorpion song. I started to sing it, but I caught myself that therapy's working. Anyway, I've been able to score some Centipede Press books that I really dig. They look great, and I've read a few that I've never even heard of before, and they were flippin' fabulous. And here's another one. This one is it's described as an atypical haunted house story by an author named Anne Rivers Siddons. Ever hear of her? I hadn't either. But guess what? I'm in. I bought in. Time to read in. This one is called The House Next Door. And reading the synopsis on Centipede Press website, going to Goodreads, doing a little bit of reading, checked the boxes I needed checked. I wanted to read, I wanted to get a piece of this story, a piece of this action. But looking at the pictures on the Centipede Press website, especially that dust jacket artwork by Ruth Sanderson, sold. Buy. How quickly can I mash them buttons and get the book coming? Now, the signed version of this book is sold out at Centipede Press, but Subterranean Press, of course, got some copies, and they raised that price up above retail, I don't know, 40 bucks, something like that, and they've got some for sale at Subterranean Press. You could probably find it on eBay and stuff like that for similar or lower prices or higher prices, I don't know. You can probably find it elsewhere, but it's still kind of available. Centipede Press has some unsigned copies available still, I think 65 bucks. But with all of that having already been said now, let's open this mother up, see how she looks, if you don't mind, if you will. Let's do it. Centipede Press, like I said, I've been getting a lot of Centipede Press books over the last 6 months or so, I don't know. I bought quite a few of them, and I've actually got one more that's ordered that was I got a shipping notice for today. So in a few days, we'll probably get another Centipede Press book unboxing from It's Terrific if you're interested. By the way, if you like what I'm doing in any way whatsoever, even a little bit, how about this? Do the kid a favor, hook a brother up, subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate it. The kids say that matters, but Centipede Press, look at that. Great big box, lots of air, and the big box is useful, because guess what? If this thing gets kicked like a football and that corner gets bashed in, there's a lot of room for book to be that's not bashed in. So the big box helps. Wrapped up, just folded up, rolled up in bubble wrap that pops, and let's pull it out and see how she looks. I had one book from Centipede Press that took a beating in the shipping system service there. The box was bashed, the book was bashed. I made a request to the publisher, and they said, we'll send you another one out. Keep your bashed book for the heck of it. So it ended up working out right. They got me hooked up. I showed you that video. But let's take a look here. Don't talk about bashed up books before you even open the book. If you believe in jinx and luck, that's not good. But I'm seeing something weird here. I told you what book I bought, The House Next Door, but that says Bram Stoker, Powers of Darkness, the first Dracula. But the real book that I bought wasn't Bram Stoker. It was Nift the Lean, I guess, even though I thought I bought The House Next Door. Nift, wait a second. I'll have to get back to that. Hold that thought. Here's the book I thought I bought when I bought what I bought. And what I thought I was buying is this one right here. And this dust jacket cover art sold it quickly. Anyway, I talked about that already. They wrapped it in shrink wrap. The number is pictured on there, number 209. Don't keep your books in the shrink wrap. If you do, it's fine. It's your book. Do whatever you want. I believe in people being free to do what people do. However, I'm going to open mine up. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to cut the shrink wrap, and I got a special way I do things because this process seems to be stressful for people. And I don't like stress. There's enough stress going on all day out there, out past them walls. I don't want to do it here. So I came up with this technique. And so far, every time I've executed the technique correctly, I have taken the shrink wrap off the book without flaw. Here's the technique. I'm going to clue you in. I take my blade, a small little pointy blade, nothing special. This is a Leatherman tool. And I want to get this shrink wrap off the book, but I don't want to damage the book. So here's my secret. I cut the shrink wrap, and I only cut the shrink wrap. I don't cut the book. And when I do it that way, when I cut the shrink wrap and only the shrink wrap and not the book, guess what? I never, ever, ever cut the book. So the trick is you cut the plastic, not the book. All right, you try. I don't got time for that. You try on your own time, okay? Make your own video. I'll watch it. I'll subscribe. Promise. Cross my heart. I'll do it. Anyway, let's get this joker out. My jokes ain't good. I know. Let's get this beautiful joker out, and let's see what I came for. This dust jacket artwork is flipping phenomenal. Look at there. Good golly. Hold and watch. Just stare. It looks so good. How could one not want this book on their shelf? I don't know. That's what the spine, that's what I see. When I put the Joker on the shelf like that, it looks beautiful. I love it. And then the back of the dust jacket, it wraps all the way around. You can see a wing, the back of the dust jacket. Let's take it off and see it in its truest, purest form before I show you what else is included in this book. So here's my dust jacket. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. It sure looks good. What do you think about that? How's it look? How am I looking? It looked better before I took the book down. Anyway, I'm going to put that on my stack of dust jackets that I just acquired, and we're going to show you what this book looks like. So we got our black cloth boards, the House Next Door 2-color foil stamping, and then the spine. Holy cow, look at there. 2-color foil stamping on the spine. Centipede press books look so nice when you take them out of the dust jacket. It makes one want to have two. One to put on the shelf like this, and one to put on the shelf like this. What a dilemma. If only space was no object, money was no object, we'd all have lots and lots, I'm sure. Here are our end papers. A little bit of texture and a solid color. Let's skip ahead, go to the back of the book. Centipede Press, typically, at least the books I've got, puts a signature page in the back of the book. And here's something I might as well show you since we're here. This signature page on the back, you have artwork, but the signature page doesn't go all the way out. You can see it's a little bit short compared to the page in front of it. I'm not complaining, just showing you stuff, you know. I'm just showing you stuff, that's all. Don't call me a complainer, because I'm not. Here is my signature page on the front side. We have number 209, more appropriately. It is a facsimile signature by the author, as well as an actual signature by the artist. So Ruth Sanderson has signed this book in a white type of marker that almost looks printed. But if you look closely, you can see how it kind of comes up off the page a little bit. And of course the facsimile signature. Ann River Siddons, it says 1936 to 2019. So unfortunately the author of the book is not with us now. Let me take a look, because this says the frontispiece is illustrated by Ruth Sanderson. There's that terrific, fantastic, phenomenal artwork. And it also says interior illustrations by Ruth Sanderson. So I want to flip through here and see what kind of interior illustrations we got. Introduction by Stephen King. So that reprint, this is a reprint introduction. It's not a new one written for this particular book, for this particular edition, but it's got an introduction by Stephen King, and there's the beginning of it, and a picture of our author. All right, now I'm looking for some interior illustrations. Let's see what all we find. Some book covers are included here, and this book has had some good looking book covers over time. What else can I find really quickly without wasting all your time? Another book cover of the book. A book cover of the book. Makes sense. I can't be wrong. It's got to be right. Try not to miss them. This one may be tough, because while the illustrations are flippin' phenomenal, they don't go all the way out to the page edge. So by looking at the page ends here, you can't just see them. So you gotta hope. I gotta hope that while flipping, I'm able to catch them with my eyes. All right, here we go. Here's some more. I didn't show you this. Uncover your artwork. Beautiful artwork. The top edge is stained. Can you see that? And it's got a ribbon marker. And like always, as far as I know, Centipede Press books are Smith's sewn bindings, quality bindings. So as opposed to just being glued down, cut off and glued down, they sew them together. Anyway, the quality books have the sewn bindings. So part 2, the Sheehans. All right, here we go. I thought I was missing some. I might have missed some here. But just, how do you like that? How do you like that artwork? It's terrific. It's phenomenal. Beautiful artwork. All right, so I've flipped on through till the end, and I have found one last interior illustration. That doesn't mean that there aren't some that I missed. In fact, there's a chance I might have missed one or two. I don't know. The way these illustrations are, I'm flipping through. It's not that hard to imagine somebody missing one. But terrific, phenomenal artwork, a beautiful book, an amazing dust jacket, and a synopsis that makes this book sound like something that I got to read ASAP. I'm in the middle of a book right now, and I've got 2 more books that I'm just chomping at the bit to read. But I've got to put The House Next Door up on that list so I can get to it pretty quickly. When I get to it, I might tell you what I think of it. Maybe. I'm not promising anything. And if you care, then you get the chance to watch it. Anyway, I appreciate your time. Thanks for sticking with me. I can think of no more lies to tell, so say la vie, baby. Doo-doo. You just thought we were done. I told you that I'd get back to those dust jacket things that were in my box, and I didn't. I lie. But I will. They're right here. I just forgot, dude. Ain't the first time. So it seems like, I don't think it's necessarily something brand new, but it seems like the last few books that I've been seeing people get from Centipede Press have been accompanied by some dust jackets for other books. And this one here is Nif the Lean, Michael Shea, and it's a neat piece of artwork for sure. And I'm not sure, I've got a few now. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with them. They look really good. I don't know. If you got any ideas, shout out. Let me know what you might do with them, or what you would do if you had it, or any of that kind of stuff. And this one here, Bram Stoker's Powers of Darkness. We did an unboxing video on this book, and this dust jacket is boggling to my mind. It boggles the mind mind is boggled. And now I have an extra dust jacket for this book that I have up on my shelf up here. And again, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I like them. I like having them. I just don't know what to do with them as of right now. So actually what's happening is they're sitting on top of my books. Till I figure out something better to do with it. I don't know, catalog it, frame it. But how many frames can you have around a room? I don't know. What are you doing with them? Let me know. That's all I got. Thank you for your time.